Number one, most important, impactful thing I've learned on my Spanish learning journey so far. You have to understand how long the journey is and how fast you're going so that you can actually get there, and so that along the way you can actually be happy with your progress. The thing about this is learning a new language is it's big, right? It's a long journey. It's not like we're learning how to make a pie. If you're like me and you actually want to learn the language, you have to take all of that information and then like cram it down inside your brain all the way down into the language centers where it comes without even thinking. It comes automatically. This is going to take you some years. Where I've been for the last couple of years really is I learn a bit, I incrementally improve, and my thought was always like, oh, I'll just get better and better and eventually I'll get there, right? Well, my thinking that way would lead to these spurts of me going and studying for 2-3 weeks, like really hitting the books hard. Actually more like an hour every couple of days. To me it was a significant amount of effort. And then I would come into a real speaking situation and find myself feeling like I was still at ground zero. I really hadn't learned anything new, and I was like really expecting something big for that effort there. So where do you want to be? Where do I want to be? How I went about it was I went to the CEFR. I just went to a Wikipedia page that describes the CEFR levels, and from there you can pretty easily determine where you are and where you want to be. Look here at the A1 level on the third point, right here. This is me. When I go into a store or something here in Argentina, I can sort of get my point across in really rough terms, but only if they have the patience and they kind of baby me through the conversation. It's kind of functional, but it's also really terrible at the same time. And it's anything but fluent. I'm at A1, and then we scroll down a little bit, and here under B2 on the second point, this really stood out to me. Can interact with a degree of fluency and spontaneity that makes regular interaction with native speakers quite possible without strain for either party. That's where I want to be. And there it is. I want to be B2. I'm A1. I want to be B2. How do I get there? Like, how long does it take to actually finish how much Duolingo is there? And there is where I found out there are 8 levels of Duolingo. There are 216 units of Duolingo. This is the point where everything came together, where I was like, oh, okay, finally I can wrap my brain around how big this project is and how long it's going to take me. Because if I want to be at that kind of B2 level by the end of the year, 216 is almost perfect for me to do a unit every single day from now till the end of the year and kind of get there. And I know it takes me like an hour and a half to do a unit. That's a lot of units. That's a lot of time. But at that point, because I do live in Argentina and I need to become fluent, it's like, all right, well, let's do this thing. And so as soon as I hit that point, I started doing a Duolingo unit every single day. I have a little calendar up on my wall over here where every day I mark off the unit number, and I have like a progress bar at the bottom that says like section 1, section 2, all the way up to section 8. And yeah, I've been working my butt off. So every single day, a full unit. And that's why I made this video, is just so that hoping that this one little thing that it seems like, I don't know, nobody really talked about with me as a learner, that maybe it helps somebody else out there, somebody else get unstuck from the place that I was stuck in. You have to understand how long the journey is and how fast you're going so that you can actually get there. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you later.